Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It is Friday. It is the 4th of February. This is our weekly recap. By the way, if you want to learn more about us, come visit us. We had a fabulous week in the room. Join us here, live trading alerts. If you want to get my outlook and the combination, click on buy now. But come in here. We have Discord, we have Zoom, we have private Twitter. We call out flow, we call out news, we call out setups every day. We have a morning video, we have an afternoon video, we have weekend videos. We cover it all here, and you have just a great community to join. So would love to have you here. Come over to smarttrading.com, link in the description below. Yes, and we even have gifts. So let's talk about this week. And was this an easy week? No. Was it a good week? Yeah, it was a very good week for many people. Here's last Friday with this big candle out of nowhere. Nice follow through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You had 4 big updates in the row. At this point, I was telling everybody in the room, what? Be careful. Why? Too many updates in a row, extended off the 8-day. We could use a little bit of a rest. Instead of a rest, we got a pullback. Thanks to Facebook, we got a big old dump. Now, I will tell you this right off the bat. I don't think that the dump was deserved on Facebook. It was an excuse. Facebook's been warning for 6 months that they're having problems. So today we dipped all the way down to almost the 200-day, and we bounced, and we've retaken the 21-day. If you're looking at this market, I take this as a good sign because they could have killed this market today. What do I mean by that? Well, they sold off the huge gap up. Remember, we were up. If you look at the 5-minute chart here on the SPY, we were up big thanks to Amazon's earnings. We sold off. They pushed us down. They could have killed us right here on a non-farm payroll report that was incredibly inflationary. Okay, but they didn't. They decided to come back, and they bought the market up here into the close. To me, that's a sign we're going to go up. You have a gap sitting here just above here that can push through. And for me, I remain bullish leaning on this market. Just don't think it's going to be easy. We don't have to worry about the Fed now for 6 weeks. The Qs, not as strong. The Qs also sitting at a big gap here. So my thought process is this right now, guys. If we do not gap up big on Monday, take some calls on this, take some QQQ, some SPXL, and play for these gap fills, because I think there's very likely to come. The IWM remains the weak link in this market. The diamonds had a nice bounce back day. If you look at this week, the financials, big push today on rates, 10-year treasury rate getting close to $2 as it pushes up. Energy has been in fuego all week and strong. We caught unusual action today on HP, and we traded that for a nice win. HP is a small energy name. They came screaming for it with a big order early into the, I think it was the March 35s. They moved nicely. Energy's been in play. So a lot going on here. Monday was about Netflix. We traded Netflix this week on that news and the gap up. We had a nice move with that on Monday into Tuesday. We had UPS was a huge win on Wednesday on their earnings report. Great report, holding nicely. AMD was also in there. We had a great report on this one. We played this. It's holding up well. Apple continues to hold extremely well in this market, flagging well. And you're going to see a theme here. Names that have reported in well are holding in. Microsoft also holding in well. These are the names you want to focus on right now. Snap, Snap, after getting brutalized off their last report where they blamed Apple for all their woes. Look at this move from 74 to 24. Now, here we are, up. Big move up today. Oh, Mary's like, oh, they're up 70%. Well, I take yesterday's big gap down because of Facebook with a, hey, it shouldn't have been there. They're up big, though. 50 days, my next target. They're at 42. They fixed their problems. Facebook, guys, I've been telling this for a while. Facebook's in trouble. Nobody wanted to listen. Facebook has huge problems. How do we know this? Well, this report on January, they came out and they warned, July, they warned, they got bought back. In here, they warned, somewhere in here, they warned a second time. They warned again on their next earnings report, and here they warned a third time. They are slowing growth. Their growth is slowed. Their profits are dwindling. They're still very profitable, but they have problems. And bottom line is, got to wait to see. That said, you have a big gap here if it wants to go get it. So we'll keep an eye on it. My expectation is at some point it'll push into that, but probably won't fill it. It'll push up a little bit, and that's it. With that said, I'll post some charts tomorrow for you guys. Everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy. If you're having a rough time in this market, Take some deep breaths. Ask, am I listening to the right people? Am I focusing on the right names? Every day you'll see on the right, we get focused on the names that are in play. That's what we do here. That's what I try to get everybody in this room to do. So with that said, have a great weekend. I'll catch you guys on Monday morning.